Tonight on the news at 6, frustration among residents in Navy Yard is intensifying after another teen takeover sparked major disruptions and landed several people in jail last night. Thanks so much for joining us online on WUSA 9 Plus. I'm Matthew Torres. It is a story many of you are clicking on WUSA9.com. Police say this latest incident involved hundreds of teenagers. And now we are learning in the past hour that Mayor Muriel Bowser is declaring a limited juvenile curfew until Wednesday. Our John Duran tells us this latest incident comes just one day after D.C. Council heard arguments on why they need to extend a stronger juvenile curfew in the district.
Video from a nearby apartment captured Friday night's chaos in Navy Yard. Police say several hundred juveniles were fighting and blocking streets.
It was interesting to see. I was like, oh, is this how DC's like?
Shelby Hemphill is visiting from Georgia. She says she watched this from her hotel room.
All of a sudden, it was like over 20 cop cars came and just kind of surrounded the area. And then we saw the National Guard standing around, and they were making like a circle around all these people.
DC police say they arrested 4 underage teens between the ages of 14 and 16 and 18-year-old Caden Brown for possession of a knife. Authorities say Brown came here from Accokeek. Police also say an MPD sergeant was knocked to the ground and suffered minor injuries. This video shows several members of the National Guard attempting to break up the crowds.
I'm military myself.
Okay.
I love seeing people trying to keep this area safe.
Tanya Sportsman says she's in Navy Yard often and is happy to see the extra patrol.
Since National Guard have been in town, it's clean, everybody's happy. It feels much safer seeing that people enforcing things that just kind of felt overrun before.
Friday night's arrests come just a day after D.C. Police Chief Pamela Smith testified in front of the Council Committee on the Judiciary and Public Safety, asking for another curfew like the one this summer. Chief Smith says between July and October, when the enhanced curfew was in place, they activated 7 special zones in areas like Navy Yard. There were no curfew-related arrests during that time.
I am surprised that this has happened last night.
This woman says she's lived in Navy Yard nearly 20 years and would like to see an enhanced curfew come back.
With the curfew implemented, I did see things get better. You feel a lot safer. I tend to walk my dog out at night. I felt much more safer over the past few months that the curfew was in place.
The D.C. Council is set to vote on a possible 3-month curfew extension on Tuesday. In D.C., John Duran, WUSA 9.
WUSA 9 Weather Impact is sponsored by